Kentuckian Motorsports, Lucas Oil Online Race Report. Lucas Oil products made in America.
There they are, and they're sold to the world right there, buddy.
Hey, Scott Douglas, our racing expert. I'm Craig Hoffman on Kentuckian Motorsports, the television show. You can see it every Thursday at midnight, Saturday at noon in Louisville, Bowling Green, Lexington, Kentucky. And we're proud to say it was the weekend before the Kentucky Derby, which is the first Saturday in every May. We had Darrell Waltrip on Kentuckian Motorsports, the TV show, and you saw it here on KentuckianMotorsports.com,
right.
The blog saying the situation has been resolved at Kentucky Speedway.
And not only that, Darrell told us, again, exclusively, 99% was the term he used, that there will be a race at Kentucky next year, not down the road in 2011. Darrell says a Sprint Cup race is coming.
Yeah, we had a chance to talk to him when his brother was being inducted on on Wednesday before the Derby into the Kentucky Athletic Hall of Fame. And here's what Darrell told us.
I want to tell you this. We're going to have a race at Kentucky Speedway here next year.
Yeah. And they're going to be great.
I've been talking to Jerry Carroll. I've been talking to all these guys, you know, keeping an eye on everything. And I'm 99% sure that we've got that deal, that lawsuit settled, and we'll be able to have a race there next year. And that's going to be, that's a dream come true for me, because having been involved in the development of the Speedway and the building of it, I can't wait to be able to stand up there on the flag stand, wave that green flag, and holler, boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing in Kentucky, boys.
Oh, it's going to be special.
Now, that was Darrell Waltrip on Wednesday, April 28th. Again, we were proud on the TV show and here at KentuckianMotorsports.com to break the news.
Well, and again, it's just now just waiting for everything to come into line. That's a pretty daggone good source giving you a 99%. I'd start thinking about, we're all already speculating where it may all fall in. But you know, there's going to be a lot more news coming out about it as the summer rolls on.
Let's talk about Kentucky Speedway. It's a beautiful track located about an hour north of Louisville, Kentucky, just off Interstate 71. Scott, you've had a chance over the years to call many of the races there as one of the PA track announcers. But when you go there, it's really fan-friendly and a great place to see a race.
It's one of the finest facilities in the country, bar none, and it keeps getting better. Since Speedway Motorsports has taken it over, they took what was one of the best 3 or 4 tracks in the country and maybe took it to #1. Maybe it was already there, and they're just keeping it there. But their commitment is to move forward, and that's what's great.
You may want to get those tickets and get everything reserved for 2011 because the hotels in Louisville, Cincinnati, all of Kentuckiana will be filled up. Now, Joey Logano has won the race twice. He won it last year. The next race coming there, it's not Sprint Cup. It is the Nationwide Series. The Nationwide Series is coming in June to the Kentucky Speedway. Let's break it down. You're going to have Joey Logano. You're going to have Brad Keselowski. You're going to have Carl Edwards and a whole list of other stars. VIP parking, cold pit pass, and there's also a Legends race.
Yeah, well, that'll be on the night before, and again, that's a cheap ticket in, I believe, and practice and to watch the Legends race. But then to get ready for the big one, annually over 70,000 people there, would expect it to sell out again. And you know, it's just right now. We'll talk about 2011 and 2011. This is Kentucky's biggest race on the current schedule, and it's June 12th, and you want to get your tickets now.
1-888-652-RACE. Get those tickets. They usually get 70,000 plus. Expect that and more this year. They're going to be adding more seats in 2011. As Darrell said, the Sprint Cup is coming to Kentucky Speedway. Now, Sprint Cup this weekend, the 1 mile track at Dover.
Yeah, the Monster Mile, Dover, Delaware, a track that used to again be called the Super Speedway, but people look at it like a short track. Rough racing at Dover.
Who do you like?
Wow, a lot of possible choices there. You know, it's been a track that's been good for some guys that you normally don't expect. So I'm going to go with an off-the-wall pick. I don't know. Watch for a guy like Truex or maybe even McMurray.
Or Juan Pablo Montoya likes a track like that.
Juan Pablo is going to win somewhere on an oval, maybe there.
Hey, we're going to have more on our Lucas Oil Online Race Reporting, including some information about ticket giveaways to Kentucky Speedway. You want to stay tuned for that. But right now, Lucas Oil Online Race Report. Scott Douglas, I'm Craig Hoffman. Enjoy the racing, everyone.